Yeah, to be fair, it's so rare we see launch. I want to say launch breaks now. God damn you, chat. Lunch breaks. Yeah, it's so rare. Like we have those at events anymore, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Obviously, I've played Trunk Xeno before, and I've really enjoyed the deck. I don't think I think it's sadly outclassed now. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe I'm wrong, but I was more of a fan of it a couple of sets ago. Once it got the Z leader, I do think it's a little bit weaker compared to some of the other black decks. However, we say that, and then there's a deck like Launch that most people have written off, and then now and again you just see one just pop up and tends to be on top tables and tends to do well.
Yep.
Again, I think Launch is a bit like Invoker in that respect, where it rewards someone playing it for a long time.
Launch is one of those decks that is just extremely...
I will jump in 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 6. Sorry. Carry on.
Launch is one of those decks which is extremely pilot dependent, like really, really pilot dependent, and even then, it's an uphill battle.
Yeah. There's how many players do we have again?
79.
No, I think we've got more than that because on the spreadsheet. Well,
okay.
I don't know if there's duplications because I think some have been duplicated. Okay, yeah, there's probably less than that, but it's around about that 80 sort of area.
It's around that number, yeah.
Which is quite nice. And again, guys, thanks for hanging out, supporting us, supporting
Definitely,
what we do.
Guys.
Because again, we did the first American stream for us. The other about 4 weeks ago now.
Yes.
Obviously, if you guys, carry on showing your love and tell us we're doing a good job, and this is where we can keep doing these things. And obviously, if you guys watch it and enjoy it with us and come along the journey, it's a great time.
Yeah, this would have been impossible without all of your guys' love and support. So thank you guys so much. And once again, thanks to PPG for once again having us do this stream.
And hopefully we'll be back. But for now, we are here, and let's just be happy.
Okay, so Trunks warped his SCR, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I love about this SCR, and this is why it's now the staple in really all black decks, because a lot of black decks tend to warp their top cards or have the ability to do so. Obviously, Trunks being one of them as well. And it's like, it would feel bad normally if you mill/warp your SCR. However, with this beautiful, beautiful SCR, you can play it from warp or your hand, and it's just fantastic. It's an absolutely beast of an SCR. But I am looking forward to seeing what Launch can do, because obviously Trunks, can be quite aggressive.
Yes.
And Launch is only a 5k on front side and then 10 on the back side. So I am curious to see how this match ends up being. Obviously, Launch, as we can see by the charge, is traditionally a red-blue deck. So we're already seeing a red-blue card, so it's safe to say it's probably the standard cooler support, boo for the arrivals, and then the standard draw package. But we'll see.
It's the standard Launch role-playing cooler mill, basically.
yeah. But basically, I think that's one of the best ways to describe Launch. It's basically cooler mill, but with an actual really good draw package, and most importantly, Z energy package.
Yeah. So Launch used to be played in other colors, but I mean, remember Launch used to be played red-green as well.
Red-green.
Though that one has really fallen off favor. Red-green hasn't been getting any love for quite a while now. And now it's just like, because Cooler has been receiving such insane support, so of course Launch just went with the Cooler route instead.
Yeah.
In a way, it's now similar to what Cell Max is doing. You just have a red deck with the cooler engine, and you're just comboing and drawing a bunch of cards. Cell focuses more on board destruction. Launch is just more on draws, along with removal and combo power.
So I'm just laughing. I love the chat so much. Again, I know in the past just to divert very quickly, I know when me and Damien's done maybe an offline match, it's just nowhere near as fun to cast. Even if we've never watched the game, it's the chat for me that and the live sort of aspect that makes the game more entertaining for me to cast. So
yeah,
I love you guys.
I love you guys too. We definitely are on the same page. We wanted to once do the offline record casting. It was too boring.
Yeah, we tried it and it's just not quite the same. So we're gonna see mill up to 3 here.
Yes.
Ooh, wow, that's a really
there goes
bad
the
mill.
petrification, man.
Yeah. Also, how many Saiyans does he have?
Let's see. He's just
1,
counting.
3, 4. He's only got
Only
4.
4. Oh.
Yeah, it's because of the mill 3 took 3 extras. That's really bad luck. Okay. Wow. Okay, he needs another Saiyan? No. Wow, that's really bad. But it's it's one of those. I mean, personally, I've not seen this. Hasn't happened to me this badly. So I don't know if it's happened to other people. But it's turn 3, and he's not able to awaken because he doesn't have enough Saiyans in the draft, and that is crazy to me. I think he's probably going to try maybe do an overrealm if he's got a Trunks. I know it's quite expensive to to get rid of 3 cards, but maybe he wants to awaken here. I mean, we'll see.
The problem is exactly what we are seeing here. Even when you pack your deck with Saiyans, the RNG, it's turn 3 and he's unable to awaken. Like, the RNG really screws you. And now comes Gamma. Gamma is activate battle, gives plus 10k. Boards a 20k attacker. I mean a 20k body because he's gonna give himself. Plus 5k and draws you a card. So Launch just immediately got went from 10k to 20k out of the swing range. Yeah.
Since today, I've kind of learned that a lot of decks can now run this pan. I wonder if this launch deck will run the pan. Because obviously, when I first saw it, I thought it was locked to the pan. But since we saw it in Jiren earlier, I'm kind of liking the idea if in red decks as a whole. To be honest,
in Jiren, it's because Topo increases his power consistently.
Yeah, but if we look here, he's increased his power with the gammas.
Yeah.
Technically, the Z Extra buffs you by 10k.
I mean, we might see it. I just think that it's better. In top of it in Jiren because you can for free just get it going with 4 drops, for example.
Yeah, we are definitely seeing Control Red.
Control Red, yes.
I think there's some interesting, again, this is what I love about Dragon Ball, and again, when Dragon Ball players are not good at reading cards, and this pan, I never considered it outside of actually pan, but now I've seen it in Jiren, and now I'm thinking about it more. I'm like, okay, there's some interesting, because also as well, not that I would, but technically it's usable in Invoker. Technically,
oh no,
because I discard an extra card, I get a 5k boost. So then I draw one minus 20k something.
Yeah.
Just saying, guys. Just saying. But
anyway, so Launch is boarded at the cooler down. Okay, this is the new anniversary box. Basically checkland cooler, but of course it's not a checkland. Here it's on the field.
I wonder what's in his hand for him to be charging these the launch cards, because are these the ones that flip? Okay. So here we go. Actually. Here's the pan.
Guys, no joke. This pan is probably one of the best red cards that we have had in a while. Like, this card is so good. It also, no, it works on power increase.
Yeah, power increases. So after image, well, anything that increases your power.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I think this card has been, like, say, for me, I will hands down say right now, I never thought about this card at all outside of the pan deck, and I've said that already today. But, like, after just watching this, like, literally one game of Jiren, all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, these are all the things we can do with this card now.
Yeah, okay, so this launch is really like a heavy control version here. We see Cell can now swing twice. He restands, and then when he's removed in any way, he just removes something with him. He just takes a card with him, minusing it by 30. We have... Okay, the camera is unfrozen. Okay. Yeah, if you get to draw on both players' turn, it's really strong. It's incredibly powerful. We see the super combo here.
Also, Beam. That's very interesting as well. Of course, yeah, Beam will make you... Because it doesn't say red effects, does it? So let me just check the card. Because as long as it doesn't say when your like red effect cards increase, then yeah, Beam technically is a draw one now. Let's have a look. If your leader is when your card's power is increased by one of your skills, yeah. There's no. It doesn't matter where that card came from. Even your opponent can, if your opponent increases you, that will also trigger the pan as well. Huh. That's actually quite special. Okay. Anyway, so launcher swinging with the Sal. I really like this Sal. Obviously, it's a 25k, and then it basically gets to restand at the end of the turn. Which is quite nice. So sorry, the restand is straight away, I think, isn't it? If my memory's correct. I'm still getting used to this Sal card because I haven't played it myself, so you'll have to forgive my lack of knowledge there when it actually restands. I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the turn. The Oceanus is going to be quite an early one for us. But of course, we're going to be casting that on Lookout's channel. Yeah,
that's the other regionals that we have tonight. So, oh my god.
So he's swinging 30k.
Quick attention to Launch's board. Just look at the amount of pressure this thing is putting out. And everything in this deck currently, everything here is so cheap. Pen is 1 energy. Cell is 1 energy. Cooler got boarded at the last turn.
Sal. Oh, yeah, Sal. I was like, wait a minute, Sal? Oh, yeah, it's Sal Max. It's quite a cheap deck in terms of the energy investment already. Let's see what his plan is for Trunks, because Trunks is still not awakened, because obviously he hasn't gone back to his turn yet. And it could be that he has to awaken at 4 life at this rate, which is quite
we see him charging Z.
Token negate, sure, why not?
Yep, so token negate, of course, because like at this point you're like, okay, I'm not awakening in alternative means. So just do the token negate, stop the attack, go down to 4, and now you can start awakening. But there are still swings coming in. And Launch still has 1 energy opened. And in comes Gamma as Activate Battle plus 10. And this is gonna trigger Pan, so Pan removes a card and draws 1.
Yeah, and that's what's so good about, like, obviously we're seeing this Launch deck in action now, and again, you know, can it increased power. Yeah, we're seeing it literally on both players' turns. So not only have you got launch that draws a ton anyway, you're now getting free board removal and even more draw power. So all of a sudden, this launch deck is drawing, three cards a turn at least. And then on both players' turn, this is not just their own turn, but also on their opponent's turn as well. And this is what's really crazy. We're now seeing this simple one card that's come out, and we're seeing the implications on these two decks already, and it's crazy good.
Guys, so I'm just gonna call it right here. Red is gonna be super scary going into the finals, because not only you have Pan, and we've just been rambling a lot about how crazy this Pan is. With BT 23, you're also getting a Floodgate for 1 energy. You have all the good tools from the current set. Like, Red is gonna be super oppressive very soon.
Yeah. It's I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of doing like a full circle a little bit, because obviously our last finals had SS4 and Sin, and we long live those days, eh?
So Peter, is the camera is the angle just a bit weird, or does it seem to look to you as well like Trunks' deck is really thin at the moment? That's what it looks like to me from this angle.
I think the angle's the same as it's been, but I think what it is we're seeing it rock a little bit when the guy on the right is kind of like...
No, I'm not commentating the angle. I'm just asking you. To me, it looks like Trunks doesn't have a lot of cards in his deck left, man. Like, a majority of them are in his hand, so that's good.
But I mean, I think he should still have like... A decent enough deck size, because it's not like his opponent mills any, right? So obviously he's probably got like maybe 10 to 15 in warp, maybe 10ish. Like, his warp isn't that big, at least. We'll see. I think he's still got a healthy amount, maybe 20, something like that, maybe a little bit higher, because again, some Trunks lists, including my own, ran above 50. But again, I know there's a lot of players that want to keep that at 50 cards. But I think with Trunks you can, and again, this is what I mean. This is the power again. You
get like plus.
You then get the effect
plus
of,
5.
Yeah. It's so good.
All of a sudden, Launch is a normal sized leader. Yeah. And
it is only a limit 1 effect, so even if you got multiple on the field, you're not drawing from multiple copies of it, but it's definitely going to open up the meta.
This makes Bean so much better, man. It's like restant 2, gain plus 5 for the turn, draw a card minus 20 something.
Yeah, it feels a bit like set 1 freezer, but without the plus 5k. You need to be at 3 life for that, my friend.
Yeah, you need to be at 3 to see Awaken.
Yeah, because I've played that deck quite a bit. Come on, his opponent's reading the card, so I'd like to think his opponent sees that. Okay, I'll flash that up onto the table. Oh no, I think they've just clicked. Yeah, they've just clicked in it. Okay, cool. There we go. We don't need to do anything, guys. They found it themselves.
Yeah.
There's also a little golden rule I've noticed with Z leaders is if they're 20k base leader, they tend to be a 3 life kind of gig. There is a few that tend to be like some are like 2, like the Shroom and Salsa one. But generally speaking, if you're ever playing against someone that's playing a Z leader and it's a 20k, chances are it's a 3 life, unless it's like Gohan, but that's brought through special circumstances. Okay, so he's paying 1 for another Boo, I assume.
Okay, here comes another one.
Sure, this Boo will stick. Another one.
Let's see. So, what's he gonna remove here? Okay, trigger. What would you get rid of here, Peter? I would. No, it doesn't make sense to. If it weren't for Pan in the life, I would really start considering that as well, man. Because this thing is just, unless you find any other way to remove her. I mean, and you're playing black, just warp her or something. Though now it doesn't matter as much because you see that there's another one in the lives, but the longer this thing sticks around.
Yeah, he did. He paid the energy for it.
Yeah, he did. He did pay for it.
I think you. It could be that his opponent didn't sort of recognize the strength of this Pan. Quite possibly. So, like with the last couple of turns when he had the ability to warp it or get rid of it, he overlooked it. I can only assume it's for that reason. Where I think 100%. I think you should have just, even though there's one in the life and we can see the one in the life, I think it's such a huge draw engine that you've got to make two choices. You either accept it's going to draw them a card every turn and minus 20k. That's the thing as well. It's not just drawing; it's also
a board. Yeah, because not a lot of things are surviving minus 20.
Yeah. No. And that's the key, I think, to consider. It's not just that; it's also the board wipe.
And it's not like just a board wipe. It's not just removal. It's removal on both players' turns.
Yes, and draw in both.
Yeah, so it's like every turn cycle, it's draw 2 and remove 2 things for a single energy. Like, it's such a crazy card. Yeah, every turn that it lives, it's better. It's the same with, like, for example, we have seen in game 1, though unfortunately Symbiote didn't have the topo out, but like Dispo functions similar to Pen. Like we have some of these cards. Okay, Dispo draws you and puts markers and stuff. So we have some of these cards in red in different archetypes now, which are just, you need to kill this on sight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just paying a higher and higher price.
Yeah, I like the Bardock here. So the Bardock is basically a Nimbus effect for anyone that's forgot what it does. You can't back-to-back them.
Yeah, you can back-to-back
regardless of what you may have seen in the past. But, when you play it, it is one black energy to bring out, but basically your opponent's only got one battle card swing on his next turn. So this is going to be pretty big here because he needs to... we can see quite a few battle cards on his opponent on Launch's side. So,
I'm just gonna quickly update lives. So Launch is on 5, but we see that the pen got charged. So he either has another pen in hand.
This is a very interesting card.
I mean, I would, just in case, I would aim to get rid of the pen.
Yeah, it needs to die. It needs to die.
But I agree absolutely, Mikey. I absolutely agree with you. It's like the Polish spice in yellow. The longer it's on the board, the bigger the value the opponent get. The longer you keep it up, the higher chances of you losing. So, yeah, the pen has drawn like 3 to 4 cards already for 1 energy investment.
I really like this Overrealm because again with the Pan, it's a draw 1. Minus 20k something. It's really cool. You know what though? It's like I really want to start testing a certain deck now. I'm excited. I just want to go and test it now. But anyway, so we're just gonna see just a combo here. I guess he's swinging at maybe the Boo. I don't think you swing at Leader here. Because at least if you swing at Leader, he'll just simply take it, and then he's down to 3 life.
And then he can...
for Z Awaken.
Yeah, he did go for the Leader. Okay. Because you know that he really wants to Z Awaken. He has already attempted to do so, so...
Yeah. He does also need more Z Energy, because I assume I only got 1. If my memory is correct, it's 3... No, it's 2 Z Energy, so what he potentially should have done there is maybe consider just combo 1 just to charge it. Um, so yeah, we'll see what's going on. So I think for launch now, obviously he's got no more battle card swings, so that's done. We're
Mm-hmm.
probably going to see a leader swing here, because why not, right?
Yes.
Um, and then that'll be the turn done because
Mm-hmm.
launch is not going to do 3 damage in one turn.
No, no,
Oh
no.
well, not with a leader swing, should I
Yeah,
say?
no, but because he's keeping 3 energies up, and he's basically playing like a semi-cooler mill engine, launch can just easily pass on these 3, but he's not gonna do that, so okay. He's going for the Z energy.
What's he
For
playing?
free Z energy. What's so big that you need to pay free for it in red? Omnidirectional beam, maybe? No. What?
Okay, let me go and look up this one. I remember someone talking about this in the new Android deck, but I don't know what the appeal is in this one. So let's have a look at this together. I assume it'll probably consist of comboing or drawing. Let's have a look here. So it's the androids, right? Let's have a look. So it's a 2-cost 3Z energy, deflect, unique, dual attack blocker. So it's got pretty much everything. Permanent, if you have a red android card at any cost 7 or more in play, reduce it by 1, so it becomes a 1-cost 3. Okay, sure. Auto, when this card attacks, use up to 1 android card in your drop. Combo skills negated, and this card gains barrier until the end of your opponent's turn. And then it's got an auto, when this card activates blocker, switch it to active. Okay,
So it's
sure.
barrier blocker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. I mean, I'm not massively sold on it personally. Like, I feel like using the Z energy on like a Vegeta is better. However, I will trust his judgment
He doesn't.
on this card.
Yeah, Improv is right here. He doesn't have barrier because he didn't
Yeah.
swing.
Exactly. So interesting, but we'll see.
Now you see a very clear image of, if you look at launch, you see an image of what red has become. A couple of pieces from everything, and there we go, man. A bit of this archetype, a bit of that one.
Okay, so I think they're probably discussing the old rules with stealing effects with the Sal. So obviously, I think when that leaves the battle area, it minuses something. I don't know if they're having a conversation about that.
Leaves the battle area in any way, he minuses by 30.
Yeah. So I think they have. Well, I assume they're having a conversation because obviously the old ruling was the Trunks player would steal it and he would get the effect. But then obviously it got changed, fixed, whatever you want to say, to where launch would get the effect and minus. But we'll see. Maybe again, because rules change all the time, it could literally be a case of one player not realizing it's changed, because that's the thing with rules, that they change all the time. I mean, look at the floodgate. It wasn't for red. It wasn't actually a floodgate until it got errated, technically, even though we all knew it was a floodgate. So. But if I recall correctly, that Z battle can't go underneath. I forgot where they stood on the final outcome with that one. So I'll have to not be so strong about that one because I forgot that particular one. I swear it got changed, but anyway, it won't matter because it would get removed anyway. Yeah.
We have a swing from Boo. The
So
Z card shouldn't be under Boo. That is true, Tom. Like, you can't do that. Z card leaves the game. So we have a Boo swing. Let's see what's gonna. I mean, like, there's gonna be. It can be a block from Cell. This is the first time that he's blocking, right? So Boo. Okay. But
So 30 into 30.
it's 13 to 30, but then like you sell dice, he just blows up a bull.
Yeah, I think it's fine because you're probably gonna because you want a Z leader here, right?
Yeah.
So the only reason he's comboed is to Z leader because the benefit of the Z leader is the fact he can do removal.
Mm-hmm.
So what he'll do in a second is he will just simply Z charge, go into his Z leader, use the Z leader to activate main to give him double, and then warp the cell. That's what's going to happen here. I would definitely agree, Hill Twins. It's been quite a good game. I think the only problem is Trunks has let the. I mean, I'm not going to beat a dead horse about it, but Trunks has obviously left that pan up for too long.
Yeah.
But we know this now.
Yeah, we know this now. And unfortunately, Trunks really, really had bad RNG for the first 3 rounds. Like, he had to wake up with 4 lives. That's such a high cost. But here we go. 1 energy. Spirit boost.
Okay, so he's going to spirit boost on the front side first. Okay, I'm not against this idea. I mean, it does unfortunately cost 1 energy.
And there goes the boo.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah,
What's
you're
happening
right. You're
here?
right, Heal Twins. Yeah, he had a rough start, but Bardock Overrealm really put him back. That was such a good play. It really helped out a ton. Allowed him to stabilize. And
Okay.
here he's going for the Z energy, playing the Z leader. Now he's 20k baseline.
He needs to spirit boost because he's not done the spirit boost for the leader. Because to bring it out, you have to be a 3 life and also spirit boost one. And I'm pretty sure he started the turn with 6 markers. Unless someone else has better eyes than I do, because I have granddad eyes now.
Old man Peter.
I am, but it's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not that younger either. So,
No.
yeah. So let's see. We have Chilled coming in here. Okay. E- is ignoring barrier.
So what is Trunks' plan? I mean, Trunks has got a lot of Z energy. Sorry, a lot of energy.
He's a very big leader now, so he's gonna grab something. Oh, he's grabbing the floodgate hatch. Okay, that can be a good play. He's spirit boosting against.
Yeah, so he's spirit boosting with his Z leader now, so he gets double strike, and he gets to put 2 back as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, and now he's 20k double.
Yeah, 25 double.
25 double, and in comes swing and launch response with testing the opposition, stopping the 30k single.
But again, this goes back to the timing. Like, for example, if he didn't use his leader until
he should
after,
have. Sorry, man. He should have attacked with Goku first, provoked the token out, and then gotten rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, his opponent might not have used the token at that point, but that's not the point. It's still the correct play.
And now we see the SER coming in.
Yep.
Okay. This can be a massive game changer. This SCR is so terrifyingly strong.
I love this SCR so much. So good. I don't know why he's looking at his warp yet. He hasn't even looked at his opponent's life yet.
He has to look at the life.
Yeah, then he gets to.
I think I briefly saw an edge of testing the opposition there. Let's update the launches now. Both leaders are now on free, but Trunks really found a good footing getting back into this game. Now stabilizing perfectly thanks to that Bardock play, and now with a 20k Z leader plus the SCR is out. Launch is slowly losing the massive advantage from the Pan, though Pan, while it remains on board, will still keep the value train going. I'm sorry. And yeah, now there's the 5k blocker that needs to be rid of, so that leader can just swing into the lead.
That's what's great with this pan deck, because it's got access to both Bean and via super combo. It can just keep on tap. Like, even when it's tapped out, it's got the advantage that blue brings to a deck, which is the fact you can just simply untap. And it's, I mean, I play blue decks, and you know, sometimes it can be a crutch. Like I know when I first started playing some yellow decks and tapped out too much. It's because with blue you could afford to do that, and then blue's color kind of is a bit of a clutch. So this is really cool. So we got combo game played. This has got quite a few cool effects, but basically activate main limit 1, 3 or more energy, choose 1 black combo from your drop or warp, and then you play this card from your hand and place the chosen card underneath. So again, it goes back to that concept of being able to do battle cards from warp and just ace. So when it's played, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards. Energy cost less than or equal to the number of cards in your Z deck. Ignore and bury and send it to the owner's warp. So it's great removal.
And he used it to get rid of the Pen. So Pen is gone. Token blocker is gone. It jumped under the SCR swing, and now we have a swing from the Cumber with no negates using the super combo. Now this guy is huge, and I think this is definitely this is gonna be guaranteed damage, I believe. Oh no, Launch is gonna pop the Z extra card.
Nice, very nice. He's got absolute tons of Z energy. Because it's going to be, because what is it with the effect? It's plus 15 and minus 10, isn't it? I think.
I don't have it right here, but I know that it's a huge plus. Yeah, minus 30.
Ooh, this is very nice. So,
this is gonna be devastating now. Vegeta swinging, removing the last card, swinging in 30k. Single at launch. Plus, yes, dump on leader. There is the leader swing, which is going to be 25 double. Let's see.
I don't know if mine's delayed. The leader's not swing yet.
No. I say there is gonna be a leader swing. And here it is, 25k double. We can see a super combo in launch sand and a whole bunch of cards. Now let's see how far Armando is willing to commit on this leader swing.
Surely just dump hands, because you're not going to survive the clapback.
So,
I think him warping the token negate.
So that's plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, plus 35. That's 35 plus 25k. That's 60k. 5,
let's see.
15, 25 plus 25. Yeah, because this whiz gives you plus 10. Right.
It's only I think so. I don't know, it's been a hot minute since I've last looked at.
You pay for it, it gives plus 10 if your leader is red, and
60. So Trunks is 60 double currently. So what's this then? Okay, looks like he couldn't outcombo it.
Looks like he couldn't outcombo. So
that's he's still got a big hand.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's still got a huge hand.
But a lot of it's going to be 10Ks.
Yeah, a lot of it's 10K for. So, you have, like, Gohan's here?
Yeah.
You sure he couldn't outcombo this?
Yeah, because leader's 15. 20, 30, 40, 50. Probably about 60, 65, maybe there. I'm not sure. Launch 1?
Launch 1, yeah, he outcomboed.
Okay, then it didn't feel clear because of the way he touched his
Yeah,
life.
yeah, because he then showed him like that he has more combo power,
Yeah.
and Trunks just dumped everything, and then it's game. So
Okay.
launch Frisco wins round 3. And now, guys, we were told that the players are gonna have a lunch break in between round 3 and 4. So we're gonna go on a lunch break of our own, and then we will come back with round 4. Right, Peter?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes, my
yeah,
friend.
can you check how long it is? It's until 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would any of the Americans? Because I'm guessing it's about 1:20 p.m. over for you guys currently. So I
Yeah.
think when the round started, it was about
If
1
it's 20, yeah,
p.m.
yeah. So, yeah, it's
Okay.
120. So, we'll be back in 40 minutes then when the players are back from the lunch
Okay.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so,
40 minutes, guys.
yeah.
Come back. If you don't, you're not cool.
See you in 40 minutes, guys.
See you in a bit. Bye.